right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the big game at the Part 6 2017 Winter Basketball Classic. It gets Camden High versus St. Augustine Prep. St. Augustine comes in with a record of 19-0. Camden High comes in with a record of 14-4. This is the game we've been anticipating all year long for this game. So, Terry, what do you think about this game today? Well, these two powerhouses.
Well, here we have the matchup of the number 1 versus the number 5 team in South Jersey, where St. Augustine Prep is coming in with a 53-game win streak against South Jersey teams. They're 19-0, but I'm sure if Camden has something to say about that today, they're looking to pull off the upset, which very well may not be much of an upset because Camden is a very talented team who has always had a history of good players and good teams throughout their years. So I'm sure they're looking to upset St. Augustine Prep today and win this game.
Yes, I agree with you, Terry. Along with that being said, Camden comes in here after losing a couple of tough games. The Camden Catholic, they've also lost to Bishop Eustace. But yet, this is the game they've been waiting for all year long. This is for really bragging rights for South Jersey. Even though they had the 4 losses and they lost to some other teams in South Jersey, they have not played up to their expectations when they play those teams. But today I really expect Camden to step their game up and play 10 times better than what they've always played.
Right, and both teams are looking to build some momentum going into the playoffs with the group, the sectional and the state tournament right around the corner. Both teams want to be able to go in on a high pace or a high note, and what better way to do it than a game like this to be able to get a big win, sending your team into the playoffs. So,
and for St. Augustine Prep, you got Justin Mutz, their big star. He's a phenomenal player. Camden has a two-man punch down low with Daquan Williams and Miles down there, so they will neutralize that. It's going to come down to the guard play, I think, today. The guards are really going to make the difference for this game, so we'll see what's going to happen here today. What do you think about the matchups, though, Terry?
I think both teams are pretty evenly matched. Like I said, this is probably one of the better teams that St. August Prep has seen all year. And same thing with Camden. You know, this is a game that'll be able to measure. They'll be able to measure to see where they stand as far as South Jersey. As you see, the gym is filled, we're at capacity, and like you said, this is the big heavyweight matchup that everybody's been waiting for all day and all year. So we look to have a good one today.
Okay, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the big game. Camden High versus St. Augustine Prep. We're about to start the biggest game of the season. Camden High versus St. Augustine Prep. St. Augustine Prep comes in with a record of 19-0. And Camden comes in with a record of 14-4. St. Augustine is the number 1 ranked team in South Jersey. Camden is the number 5 ranked team in South Jersey.
And this is the heavyweight fight that everybody's been waiting for. And I'm sure we won't be disappointed. Now, is there any history between these two teams at all? Have they played before?
Yes, Camden played St. Augustine a couple years ago when Rodeo was supposed to get his 900th win, I believe it was. But I think the game got postponed. I'm not sure. But I have to look that up to see the history of them real quick. There's John Evans for Camden being announced right there. He's shaking Rodeo's hand. Daquan Williams, number 12, Lincoln bound. He's going to Lincoln University. For your St. Augustine Prep Hermits, who have been untouchable this season at this point. But now they're going to hit the rough part of the season, which prepares them for the tournament. They got Camden today, St. Anthony's in a couple weeks, I believe. Austin Kennedy, number 0, is the guy that Camden really has to watch out front. And there's Justin Mutz, number 22. The big game changer. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get started. Camden is used to this kind of thing here. They always used to play in big, huge games throughout the school's history. St. Augustine has the last few years played a lot of huge games. But this is like the biggest game in South Jersey. And Camden's used to this kind of atmosphere.
So today's going to be, like I said earlier, a good opportunity for these two schools to see where they stand as far as going into the playoffs. What better way than to play top competition?
Yes, this is it. It's a shame this happens after the cutoff, but that's how it is. You know, the cutoff is over, all the seeding is in, so wins or losses really don't mean much right now, except for a little moral thing, but here we go. The tip-off is about to begin between Camden High and St. Augustine Prep, and the Hermits win the tip. See, John Evans is playing Kennedy. It's going to be a good matchup between John Evans and Kennedy. That's number 3, Evans in white. Kennedy, number 0 in the blue for the Hermits. Keep your feet. St. Augustine comes out at a 1-2-2 press.
Defensive rebound by St. Augustine Prep as they bring the ball up.
Kennedy with the ball. John Evans playing steady, fast defense. Up there goes. Oh! It's not an alley-oop, but it's a foul.
Tried to get a big play there with an alley-oop.
Kennedy with the shot. Ooh, Kennedy with a big 3 ball to start the game off.
That looked pretty easy for him. Looked pretty effortless as he nailed that 3-pointer. And there's a 3-point attempt by Camden High. Rebounded, offensive rebound by Camden. They bring the ball out up top. Look to set up a play.
He's a tart.
We've got a little bit of
puts the 3 in for Camden.
Little trash talking going on early today.
Tart is a super sophomore for Camden. Someone we'll have to look at for the next couple years.
There's a 2-point basket. And a steal by St. Augustine Prep.
St. Augustine.
Number 24 stole on the basket as we have an early timeout. 7-3 St. Augustine Prep. And so far this game is built up. A lot of energy, fast pace.
Get that last shot for them. Number 24.
So we have an early timeout by Camden as they try to make sure things don't get out of their hand, out of control for them. 7-3 Camden inbounding the ball.
St. Augustine comes out in a full court press man-to-man, and now they're going to trap. They're trapping Tart. He gets away from the trap. John Evans with the ball. Nice pass to the side. Daquan Williams. And he scores.
I'm surprised there was no foul call on that. It looked like a contact down there.
Yeah, it didn't look like some contact. And we got to travel. Camden with the defense.
And that probably should have been a technical foul also on number 22. And you see the Camden coach calling for the technical foul.
Camden's on the attack. Pass down low to Daquan Williams. Here goes Miles Thompson with a 2. We have a tie game, 7-7 with 5:29 left in the first quarter. This is everything we expected.
Oh, there's a steal by Camden.
Oh, foul there. They didn't got no call. Oh, off Williams' hands.
Looks like the referees are letting a lot go so far.
Yes, they are. They're not going to play timeout Hermits.
I think St. Augustine felt the Camden momentum building up, so they want to call a timeout early.
Yes. Timeout, St. Augustine with the score 7-7 with 5:14 left in the first quarter.
So far, so good, Rob.
Yes, it's everything we expected.
Right. Camden's been able to match St. Augustine's intensity.
And same with St. Augustine. They're stopping Camden's momentum with the timeout. Let's see what happens here after the timeout.
St. Augustine with the ball up top, swinging it around, looking for set up a play. And 24 has the ball, looking to pass. I think St. Augustine is looking to try to get something going in the middle as they drive to the basket, coming back out. There's a short mid-range jumper. Offensive rebound by St. Augustine.
With the rebound.
Camden High controls the defensive board.
Here comes Camden, pushing the ball up court. He's the in the corner for a three. Rebound by Williams, and he's fouled.
That's a good offensive rebound right there. As he goes back up strong and draws the foul.
Camden looks like they're ready for this affair. They've been playing down to the talent so far, but Camden looks like they're ready. Daquan Williams on the foul line. He misses the first one.
Camden has the opportunity to take his first lead of the game.
All right, Camden. Daquan Williams makes one of two.
And Camden has his first lead, 8-7, with 4:22 left in this quarter.
Harvey with the ball for the prep. Harvey with the ball again out front. Inside the Mutts. Camden playing good solid defense. Kennedy, the sharpshooter Kennedy with another three.
And you said it from the beginning, Rob. That's the guy that
yes,
going to have to look out for.
Yes, they have to look out for Kennedy. Miles Thompson with a miss on the three.
Strong rebound.
Camden out on the run. John Evans with the step back. John Evans with the step back for Camden.
Turnover by St. Augustine Prep. As we have a 10-10 game here. Substitution for St. Augustine Prep, bringing three people off the bench. Rob, how deep is Camden High's bench?
Camden High does have a little bit of a bench. Both teams are about the same. The Prep may be a little bit stronger with their bench now that Camden had lost Corey. But other than that, I think what has to happen here, if Camden stays out of foul trouble, this is probably going to go down to the wire.
I thought that was going to be called a blocking foul, but it looks like Camden High stepped on the baseline. So there's a turnover for Camden as St. Augustine Prep brings the ball up. We're in a 10-10 deadlock here. Great first quarter so far.
Oh, turnover Prep. No, he saved it inbounds. Mutts drives to the basket and gets fouled. Justin Mutts.
Basket and the foul. St. Augustine Prep takes a 12-10 lead. And Mutts is a 6'7" senior. Camden has its first substitution in the game as Nazir Henson, the junior 5'6" guard, comes in. Good offensive rebound, but he's not able to put the putback. Good rebound on number 12 from Camden High. Could not capitalize on the offensive rebound, however. Good block by Thompson.
Justin Mutz verbally commits to High Point D1 basketball.
Camden High again with a defensive rebound, pushing the ball up.
John Evans down the lane with a pass to Williams.
Camden High getting a lot of opportunities down low, but not capitalizing.
Took a foul.
Camden High missed a great opportunity there with 2 offensive rebounds. They were able to get the loose ball, but the foul was called.
Fouls on Solomon.
Camden High has opportunity to cut the lead to 1 or actually tie the game here.
That's with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
And much as expected, a high energy, high intensity game so far. Foul called on St. Augustine Prep. Curtis Huff has also checked into the game for Camden High, the 6'1" forward, senior. Wow, they're really letting them play today. That looked like a foul, but no call.
St. Augustine out on the break. Another team foul on St. Augustine. That gives them their 15th foul here in the first quarter.
That foul was on Charles Solomon.
Yes.
6'4".
The problem with that, Camden hasn't been good at shooting foul shots all season long. Today that may come into a big factor.
And this is definitely going to be a close one where they're going to need to hit foul shots.
Yes. John Evans with the step back.
St. Augustine pushing the ball. They're going to get an opportunity at a wide open layup as they take the lead 15-10 here in the last 20 seconds of the first quarter. So far this game has lived up to everything that it was hyped to be. So Camden looks to hold for the last shot. Keep the ball up top. Swinging it around the perimeter. 5 seconds left.
That's a good call. That ball was tipped by Camden. That's a good call.
Camden High seems to be upset with the call, but the call was...
Yeah, the ball was out. Ball was out on Henson. All right. At the end of the first quarter, we have St. Augustine Prep 15, Camden 10.
Have to make some a good one here.
And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We're breaking for a commercial break.
How many name is Megan Hunter. I'm the owner and director at Groove Dance Fitness Training. We specialize in dance cardio and different genres of music. We also specialize in nutrition, meal plans, and meal prep service. So if you're ready to get fit, come rock with us.
Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The start of the second quarter.
And Camden's going to have first ball. Camden swinging the ball at the top of the perimeter.
Here's Tart with the ball. Handling the pressure real well, and he is fouled. That's 16 fouls on St. Augustine. Camden is playing real aggressive, even though they're down by 5. They're playing very aggressive and attacking. That's causing St. Augustine to try to keep up, and they're making unnecessary fouls, which could bite them later in this half. If Camden can make foul shots if they continue to foul.
As St. Augustine Hargis checks out of the game. Loose ball on the floor, both teams scrapping for it. Looks to be a jump ball as possession arrow goes to, or do we have a timeout here?
It's like we have a timeout. Camden calls timeout to keep possession of the ball.
So far, like I said, this is the game everybody had circled on their calendar. This is the one everybody was looking for this weekend and waited all day. As you can see, close to the game, the gym started to fill up, and we're almost close to capacity here. And so far, we've lived up to the hype that this game has brought in.
Yes, we have. We have a full house here at St. Augustine. I'm sorry, at Part of 6, we have a full house.
So far, the other 4 games, for the most part, have lived up to great matchups. But like I said, this is the one that everybody's expecting to be the best. So.
Nah, I can't.
All right, we're back in play here. Camden High, St. Augustine Prep actually has the ball.
The Camden High is playing a matchup man-to-man. Ball goes inside to Justin Mutz. He faces the basket with a nice pass. 2 points for St. Augustine Prep.
There's a travel by Camden High.
St. Augustine is slowly but surely creeping away in this game because Camden has not yet scored for a while here now. At least for 3 or 4 minutes they haven't scored.
Camden's going to have to get some type of offense going to keep this game close.
Yes, they are.
St. Augustine Prep is taking a 17-10 lead with 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. There's a deep shot from St. Augustine Prep.
Camden with the rebound.
Good ball control on the defensive boards.
Miles Thompson with a 3. Miles Thompson with a 3 for Camden.
There's the type of shot that Camden needed.
That's what they needed.
Offensive rebound by St. Augustine Prep, kicked back out. Camden has to watch how much space they give those shooters on the perimeter.
Yes, they do, because Kennedy will shoot it from anywhere on the court.
St. Augustine continues to swing the ball around, good ball movement. Ball at the top of the key, they're looking for something. As they kick the ball down to the box, down low, ball back out top. St. Augustine drives to the hole and misses. And
Here we go, Camden on the run. Pass to Miles Thompson, and he lays it up, and he's fouled. Miles Thompson with a drive to the basket, and he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Camden now down 17-15 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the half. There's a nice pass by Keyshawn.
Good fast break.
Keyshawn Simmons with a nice pass.
That's exactly what Camden High needed.
Yes, Camden needs a fast break. Camden fast breaks to get out on the run. They're tough to beat.
And not only did Thompson get the basket, he also drew the foul. And he
completes the three-point play.
As Camden cuts the lead from 17-10 to 17-16.
That was a 6-point run there for Camden.
As you can see, the crowd is totally into this one.
Camden with a steal. Here comes John Evans with the ball in fast break. John Evans goes up and he's
foul call. Like I said earlier, Rob, they're letting
John Evans with a three. John Evans with a three. Camden is up by 2. St. Augustine calls timeout. And ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is electrified here today.
And that is now officially a 9-0 run by Camden.
9-0 run by Camden.
Just when we thought St. Augustine was looking to pull away, Camden High gets control of the crowd, makes a couple steals, some offensive rebounds, a couple three-point baskets, and here we are, 2-point lead.
Yep, yes indeed. With 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the half, we have a barn burner going on here at part of 6 today.
As you said earlier, Rob, the crowd totally into it, and that's working in Camden's favor right now.
Yes, it is.
They're playing very energetic and at a high pace right now. So.
All right, St. Augustine with the ball. Down by 2, 19-17.
Just over 4 minutes to go.
With the ball inside the mutts, and it rolls out. Miles Thompson with the rebound. John Evans with the ball coming up. John Evans is putting up one finger to try to set something up. All right, Evans out front again with the ball.
Camden wants to get a good possession here.
Coming in, Miles Thompson with a 3-ball. And it's rebound mutts.
I would like to see Camden get something better on that possession.
Yes, yes.
St. Augustine Prep swinging the ball up top, looking to get the ball down low to the big man.
Kennedy with a 3-ball, and it comes off.
St. Augustine Prep.
St. Augustine looks a little rattled here.
They look to be pretty tired here, Rob. They haven't scored in a long time here.
And they look a little rattled.
Oh, that was a missed opportunity.
This is really the first pressure that St. Augustine has hit all season long.
And they haven't scored since it was 17-10.
Right, exactly.
And I believe that was early in the second quarter, so.
John Evans with a 3. Oh!
This crowd right now is going bananas.
Camden is up 22-17.
And that is, Rob, a 12-0 run by Camden.
Yes, a 12-0 run for Camden. Yes, St. Augustine is rattled. They're just doing whatever right now.
They're pretty much just throwing up shots, hoping to hit something, and they haven't yet. And I'm surprised we haven't seen a timeout here by St. Augustine Prep.
John Evans with the ball again.
Camden High with the ball up top. Camden's, I'm sure, looking to get a good possession here and try to build.
John Evans with the last three.
There's another instance where I would have liked to see him get a better possession than that. They want to take advantage of St. Augustine Prep being off right now. As we have a call on the floor, a blocking foul on Camden High. Bob, I'm not sure when the last time St. Augustine Prep has scored, but it's definitely been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while. They haven't seen this kind of pressure like this in South Jersey. They come out of that Cape Atlantic Conference. They haven't seen teams like Camden in that conference. Even though they play Atlantic City twice a year, sometimes 3 times. That's really their only real competition in the conference.
There's another foul call on the floor. If I'm not mistaken, I almost want to say they have not scored this quarter. If so, maybe 2 points. I believe
they've scored 2 points this quarter. St. Augustine ended the first quarter with 15. We went almost 7 minutes. And they've only scored 2 points.
That's not like them, but you know, this Camden
that Camden defense, and along with the Camden pressure, pushing the ball in.
Along with this Camden crowd here right now, and they're feeding off of that crowd, so.
Stepped out.
This is almost unbelievable and unprecedented right now for St. Augustine Prep. 2 points this whole quarter.
2 points the whole quarter.
And we only have 1 minute and 8 seconds left.
Yep. You gotta love this, ladies and gentlemen. This is great high school basketball.
This is playoff atmosphere right here. Bad turnover, bad pass by Camden.
It's a good foul. Good foul there. Miles had to take that foul. Miles Thompson had to take that foul. A dunk there could have changed some of the momentum here and then at the end of the second quarter. Here we go. Oh, that could have been a foul there on Mutz.
54.6 seconds left here in the second. Camden High up 22-17. Seemingly to have all the momentum right now going into halftime. And St. Augustine Prep continues. They continue to miss shots.
Yes. Yes, they do.
I mean, they've taken shot after shot from the outside and have totally went ice cold. And they've scored 2 points in the quarter.
Camden's going to go for one shot here. Yes, they are. Up 22-17 with 30 seconds left in the half.
Looks like St. Augustine Prep's going to pressure the ball. Try to get Camden to take a shot. 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Camden's playing to go into halftime.
Camden throws the ball away.
There's a turnover. 10.6 seconds left. St. Augustine Prep tries to get a basket here before the half is out. Camden High calls a timeout here.
Camden calls timeout. With 10.6 seconds left in the half. Up 22-17.
I tell you what, Rob, defensively, Camden couldn't ask for a better quarter here.
No, they couldn't.
Than to be able to hold St. Augustine to 2 points this whole quarter. I mean, who would ever thought that if we said that at the beginning of the game that we would think St. Augustine would score 2 points in a quarter, being the #1 team in South Jersey. So Camden looking to break St. Augustine Prep's 53-game winning streak against South Jersey teams, and so far they've done an excellent job hitting a couple of shots from the three-point line, playing good defense, good offensive rebounding, and playing with intensity and flowing with the emotion of the crowd actually here. So it's Camden High known to be a well-traveled team as they brought a lot of people out today. So we're looking at inbounds here, St. Augustine.
Here we go. Kennedy with the ball. Camden playing great defense.
Look like they're going to have to force a shot up. And that ball hits the top of the rafters, so it's going to be Camden High ball. 0.7 seconds, 22-17, Camden lead.
Okay, here we are at halftime. Camden 22, St. Augustine Prep 17.
And second half coming up. I'm sure it's going to be just as great as the first half.
Yes, it is. So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the third quarter of this great game between Camden and St. Augustine Prep.
Truck Month at Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Spirit has over 400 vehicles to choose from and 70 trucks on the ground ready to roll today. Drive home a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab for as low as $149 per month. Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram will get you driving today. Rates start at 0% with terms up to 84 months. For over 25 years, the Delaware Valley's smartest shoppers have been saving thousands on their new vehicle with the Spirit Saver price. Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is right off I-95 at the base of the Commodore Barry Bridge. You're only minutes away. Online 24/7 at SpiritChryslerDodgeJeep.com. Spirit, we're selling excitement. Spirit.
Hi, my name is Megan Hunter. I'm the owner and director at Groove Dance Fitness Training. We specialize in dance cardio and different genres of music. We also specialize in nutrition, meal plans, and meal prep service. So if you're ready to get fit, come rock with us.
We're getting ready to start the third quarter. Won it. All right, here we go. Third quarter has started.
And we had a great first half, and again, we start off with St. Augustine Prep missing 2 field goal attempts already. Luckily able to get offensive rebounds. And they're already 0 for 3, make that 0 for 4 with a block by Miles Thompson. So already
Camden is putting the pressure on them, man.
Already St. Augustine Prep starting out 0 for 4 from the field in the second half. Camden has the opportunity to build a bigger lead. Here we go.
Yo, Yo, he got to move. He got to move. Yes.
Camden High ends up with the ball.
John Evans with the pull-up. Ooh, John Evans.
Pull-up. So now we still have a 14-0 run, which started back in the second quarter, continuing here in the third. At one point, I believe it was 17-10. And again, another turnover. St. Augustine Prep. Man, St. Augustine Prep has went ice cold here.
They're rattled, it looks like it. St. Augustine is rattled, they're cold. They haven't seen this kind of pressure coming from Camden or any other team this year. Camden on the attack. John Evans at the top. Steps in. Daquan Williams, 2.
Camden has built a 7-point lead here in the early minutes of the third quarter. I don't know whether to think maybe St. Augustine Prep is a little intimidated now.
Yes, I believe so. It looks like it. Kennedy with a 3.
And there's their first basket in several minutes. I mean,
maybe longer than that.
I mean, almost maybe a quarter's worth of play.
Yes.
24-20, and that was a three-pointer well needed by St. Augustine Prep. Maybe that can get things going for them now. As Camden continues to try to pound the ball down low. Defensive rebound by St. Augustine Prep. Ball brought back up. Good ball movement by St. Augustine Prep. The foul, I believe, is called on Miles Thompson. So 3 minutes down already here in the third, and St. Augustine Prep has finally scored and is able to actually cut to this Camden lead. As they missed the first foul shot. Outside of that last three-point basket, I mean, they've been ice cold like I've never seen before. I don't think we've ever seen a team this high-powered look this bad over a 7-8 minute span.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Terry. And they missed both foul shots.
Wow, I don't think this is something we expected here today, to see them go so cold, and hopefully, I'm sure on Camden's end, they hope to take advantage of that. He plays big down there. That was a big ball. Looked like it was going to be a turnover, loose ball, and he comes up with it and is able to score the basket. So Camden takes a 26-20 lead. We're almost about halfway through this third quarter here. A key matchup.
Steal for Camden by Miles Thompson.
This is the key matchup of the number 1 team versus the number 5 team in South Jersey. Again, both teams, the number 1 seeds going into the playoffs in their respective sections, or groups, should I say. Offensive rebound by Camden.
Daquan Williams with a big offensive rebound.
As they take
Camden has opened up an 8-point lead, 28-20, with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in the third quarter.
And Rob, that's their biggest lead of the game so far. St. Augustine Prep continues to be cold.
Ethan Tart. This is a three. St. Augustine comes down with a layup and farms out. Ooh. And another shot comes out. St. Augustine can't make a basket here at crucial times of the game.
Rob, they're unbelievably cold here. I can't believe it. And that ball tipped away. Camden looked like they had opportunity at a good basket inside. Rob, I don't know if you realize here, but almost in maybe 13 minutes, St. Augustine Prep has amassed 5 points.
5 points, yes.
In 13 minutes. They scored 2 points last quarter, and so far with under 3 minutes, they only have scored 3 points here. It's unbelievable. Camden High controlling the ball up top of the key. Looking to set a play up, finds Miles Thompson. Ball down low to Miles Thompson.
And one, Miles Thompson. Oh, they called a travel call. They called a travel. This place is going crazy.
Man, man, I tell you what, that would have been a double-digit lead right there. St. Augustine Prep got away with one. Lucky. They're putting up bad shot after bad shot after bad shot.
Yep.
And Camden so far has capitalized and opened up a 28-20 lead. And I mean, like I said, the last 14 minutes, they have scored 5 points.
And they're very lucky that Camden hasn't really pulled away from them.
Right.
In that time frame. They can easily be up double figures right now.
You're absolutely right. This lead could easily be 15 or better probably. As Camden High bring the ball up with a 28-20 lead with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Camden able to break the pressure.
John Evans on a charge.
I was thinking he should have pulled up a little short.
Yes,
there.
he should have pulled up.
Probably would have had an easy 2 had he pulled up short. Instead, he gets an offensive foul. This little break in the action here is some little wetness down on the baseline that they're going to take care of and clean up. Like I said, Rob, I think Camden High has kind of rattled and gotten St. Augustine Preps, gotten their mind here a little bit.
Yes, I believe they have too.
Yeah, I can't understand, how a team that's ranked number 1 in South Jersey, 53-game winning streak against South Jersey opponents, has only been able to amass 5 points over the last 14 minutes. And here they have a ball now, down 8 points here in the third quarter of a highly anticipated matchup. Energy is at a high level here in this gym today. Good defense being played by Camden. St. Augustine Prep still looking for a shot here. And they're struggling to get a shot off. And they missed another one. Camden High gets the rebound. Looks like they're going to get an easy breakaway basket here, finally. So what we have here right now is Camden High 28, St. Augustine Prep 22. Amazingly, St. Augustine Prep has went cold in the last 2 quarters, where second quarter they've only scored 2 points. And this quarter so far, they've scored 5 points. And somehow, Rob, they're still only down by 6 points.
Right, and along with that, Camden High has went cold. They've only scored 6 points in this third quarter. which they need desperately to keep the pressure on St. Augustine Prep to maintain their lead.
Right. And Camden's had opportunity to pull away, but somehow, as you mentioned, they have also went cold. So missed opportunity here. I'm sure they're going to look to capitalize as the inbounds in the ball with a minute left here in the quarter.
John Evans with the 3 ball.
That's a big shot that they needed right there. They take the lead 31-22.
Camden High is up 31-22 with 30 seconds left in the quarter, and it's a basketball munch to make it 31-24. With 28.4 seconds left in the third quarter, Camden 31, St. Augustine 24.
And it looks like Camden's going to play for the last shot with 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Again, we have a close game here, 31-24. Camden swinging the ball around top. Under 10 seconds, they're looking to go for the last shot.
Unbelievable putback on the weak side. Daquan Williams with a monster dunk to end the third quarter. Camden up 33. St. Augustine 24.
Man, you couldn't ask him for a better ending to that quarter than that one.
No, you couldn't. Great ending to the quarter.
And looks like we're going to go to commercial break here.
Yes, going to commercial break.
Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Spirit has over 400 vehicles to choose from and 70 trucks on the ground ready to roll today. Drive home a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab for as low as $149 per month. Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram will get you driving today. Rates start at 0% with terms up to 84 months. For over 25 years, the Delaware Valley's smartest shoppers have been saving thousands on their new vehicle with the Spirit Saver price. Spirit Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is right off I-95 at the base of the Commodore Barry Bridge. You're only minutes away. Online 24/7 at SpiritChryslerDodgeJeep.com. Spirit, we're selling excitement. Spirit.
And we're back in action here for the beginning of the fourth quarter, where Camden leads St. Augustine Prep 33-24 in a matchup of two of the top teams in South Jersey. And St. Augustine's Prep 53-game win streak against South Jersey teams is on the line here. Camden looking to...
All right, John. Here we go. 8 minutes left.
St. Augustine Prep controlling the ball right now. They have yet to find any type of rhythm since that first quarter. The first quarter looked like they were going to be totally in control of that game, but then again, we should have expected Camden High to calm down and settle in a little bit, which they definitely have. As another turnover by St. Augustine Prep. Camden High looks to build their lead even more right now with a 9-point lead with 7 minutes left. What was, wow. That foul call looked to be on, I thought it was
fouls on
Camden High.
Yes, fouls on John Evans, right? Yes.
Right, I thought that foul should have been on St. Augustine Prep. Ball was tipped away, and Camden, John Evans had opportunity to get it. He kind of stopped going on the play and allowed St. Augustine Prep to get to the ball. So
steal for Camden. Keyshawn Simmons.
Camden High is in total control.
Camden up 11.
We have another steal by Camden High.
Oh, foul. Camden has shook these guys up.
Apparently, St. Augustine Prep hasn't seen a team like this all year.
No, they haven't.
They haven't seen a team that can match their intensity and their talent.
No, they have not. That's a definite.
So, right now, 6:30 left. Camden High with an 11-point lead. They've been in control most of the game since the first quarter. And again, Rob, I'm going to say the last almost 18 minutes, they've only amassed 9 points.
Yes, only 9 points.
Can't help but keep track of that stat because, like I said, I mean, they scored more than 9 in the first quarter and haven't scored.
Miles Thompson, rather.
St. Augustine Prep swinging the ball around, looking for a good shot. They haven't really been able to get the ball down low to their big man in a long time. We haven't seen Mutz get too many touches in the paint.
Nope. Mutz has touched the ball a few times in the paint, but the double team, Camden has doubled him down with the two big men, which I expected them to do to neutralize Mutz, not to give him one-on-ones. They forced that.
That's another steal by Camden High.
They forced the alley-oop to Mutz. He was nowhere near open.
Camden High is going to want to slow things up here. No basket. Turnover on the play. I was thinking it was a foul call on St. Augustine Prep. St. Augustine Prep has the ball down by.
Camden with great defense.
Great defense by Camden High. I mean, we've seen this intensity for 2.5 quarters now since that second period when Camden High took that lead.
Oh, that was a foul there, no call.
And there it is, Mutz finally. St. Augustine Prep's first basket, I believe, of the quarter, maybe.
Yes, it was.
As they cut the lead down to 9, just under 5 minutes left in the game.
Charge. Yes.
Camden has to settle down. They're starting to unravel a little bit.
Well, what I'm seeing right now, Camden is playing the score. They're playing the lead. They need to keep playing the game that they've been playing to this point.
Right.
Now what they're doing, they're pulling the ball out, trying to use the clock. That's not Camden High School basketball.
Right.
Timeout, Camden.
Right. They can't play to lose to not lose. They got to play to win.
Right. Got to play to win.
Like you said, like they have been, pretty much the whole game.
Yep.
The same game they played to build this lead is the same game they need to finish this last 4:41 with. So, well, Rob, so far this has lived up to all the hype. I can't say it enough. You know, this is the one everybody was waiting for. This is pretty much what we expected. Camden to come out and give St. Augustine Prep a good game, and I believe they've done more than that.
Yes, they have. With 4:41 left of the game, Camden up by 9, 35-26, and a barn burner here at Quarter 6, 2017 Winter Classic Boys High School Basketball Showcase.
I'm sure St. Augustine Prep didn't come into this expecting to walk in the park either. But I'm not sure they expected to find themselves down by 9 points with 4:41 left in the
Exactly.
game. So, we'll see what type of character St. Augustine Prep has. See if they're able to come back, down 9 points within this last 4:41. So, and this is where champions are made.
This is where they're made. Yes, they are.
In adversity. So we'll see what they have left in the tank.
Both these teams winning South Jersey last year and going to the state championship game, but they ended up losing in the finals.
And there's Camden with a big rebound right there. They need to get the ball up past half court. Oh no. Key turnover right there. Wow, Camden High with a crucial turnover. Looks like Daquan Williams was trying to find somebody to get the ball to.
Both teams have only scored 2 points in this quarter with 4 minutes almost going in the quarter.
And there's a look up top.
Four minutes have went by and only 4 points scored in the quarter. 2 by Camden, 2 by St. Augustine.
There's a foul call on St. Augustine Prep right there. I believe they got Kennedy with the foul. So now we've got 4:03 left here. Camden High up 9. And it remains to be seen whether they can continue to control the clock and the scoreboard here. There's a turnover, it looks like. No foul call, wow. There's an unforced error. Number three from St. Augustine Prep was able to score that basket. No foul call, wow. They're starting to let him play a little bit more now.
Yes, they're letting them play.
It looked like a foul on the arm of Miles Thompson. You got a big one. Number 3 from St. Augustine Prep. That was Jordan Kendrick with a 3-point basket. Jordan Kendrick hit a 3-point basket.
Up in the uproar, 35-31 with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the game. Camden up.
That last basket was by Jordan Kendrick, number 3 from St. Augustine Prep.
Yep.
He was able to hit the 3, and he's actually cut that lead to 4 points now, which is a lot closer than what Camden wanted to be in at this point. Camden's got to get this ball going up court. They want to get a backcourt violation. Getting a little more heated and intense here. That's a drive by Tart, a 6'2" sophomore guard. Goes to the basket and is able to draw the foul. Camden has to relax and not get too out of control here. They've already allowed an 11-point lead to get down to 4 here within the last couple minutes. And as you said before, they can't really, and he misses the first foul shot. Like you said before, they can't just continue to try to play for the clock to wind down. They've got to continue to play their game.
Right, play their game.
Because now, obviously, St. Augustine Prep has started heating up a little bit and scored a couple baskets. So the second foul shot is good, and now the score is 36-31 with 2:45 left here in the fourth quarter. There's a key basket by Camden High, defensive rebound. Looks like a travel on the play.
Yes, it was.
Number 3, Evans, was attempting to take a 3-point shot. He was called for traveling. 36-31, 2:28 here left in the fourth. This matchup, two top teams here in the South Jersey. As Camden looks to break St. Augustine's 53-game South Jersey winning streak. There's a basket going to the hole. Number three, Jordan Kendrick has really taken over here in this fourth quarter.
Yes, he has. He has 7 points in this quarter by himself, single-handedly bringing St. Augustine Prep back. Right timeout Camden with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth game. 36-33 Camden.
And this right now is the game that we expected to see. A tight close matchup. A lot of defense, a lot of intensity, fast-paced. Excitement from the crowd, and here we are.
Yes, we are.
So, Rob, what do you expect to happen now in this last 2:13 from both teams?
Well, both teams, I know St. Augustine Prep's going to put more pressure on now because they're desperate. They're down 3. The key to it is right now, can Camden make foul shots when they get fouled? And does Camden make the unobvious foul against on St. Augustine to put them on the line?
Camden also has to take care of the basketball. It looks like in the second half they made some key turnovers and have at times lost control of the ball. So.
Yes, and right now the team fouls. Camden is definitely in the one-on-one.
Camden having a little trouble inbounding the ball. We have the ball in. Camden loses the ball. St. Augustine Prep forced the turnover. They have it.
Kennedy for 3. Short.
Camden able to get a good outbound basket as they take the lead back up 5. Minute 42 left. Another big basket. St. Augustine Prep basket by Jordan Kendrick as he hits another three-pointer to cut the Camden lead to 2 with it, 1:14. Camden trapped in the corner. Miles Thompson, top of the key. Close basket.
Wow, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. With 59.6 seconds left in the game, Camden 38, St. Augustine Prep 36. And going to the line is Keyshawn Simmons shooting a 1-and-1. No, wait, shooting 2 maybe.
I believe he is shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And as you talked about, Rob, foul shots being the key.
Foul shots. Gotta make foul shots.
This game has all the intensity of state playoffs right now.
Yes, it does.
It almost feels like a state finals here. And he hits the second one. Camden lead back up to 3. So here we have it, the final minute here. The brawl for it all. See who wins this big classic game between these two heavyweights. St. Augustine Prep with a deep 3. They were able to get the offensive rebound. Good defense so far by Camden. As they take it, St. Augustine Prep scores the basket. The Camden lead cut to 1, 39-38.
Who made that? Harvey. That's Harvey.
So we're gearing up here for the last 32.7 seconds. somehow after the ice cold shooting in the second and the third quarter and even early parts of the fourth, somehow St. Augustine Prep is only down 1 point. And they're looking to play defense and hopefully get a turnover, hopefully create a bad shot and get the ball back and have an opportunity to either tie or win the game possibly. But it's all on Camden right now to bring the ball up. Camden High forces a foul, and they'll go to the line. Camden number 13, Keyshawn Simmons, will go to the line.
One and one for Keyshawn.
This is big. This is what we talked about earlier with the foul shooting. Can he hit the first one?
He makes the first shot.
He hits the first one. Gives Camden a 2-point lead. This is crucial right here.
Oh, in and out, in and out. Here we go, 2-point game.
No, that's a foul on Camden. It looked as if it was all ball too. St. Augustine Prep looked to have an easy basket going to the hole. Looked like nobody was there, and all of a sudden Camden was able to foul. And we got Austin Kennedy on the line shooting two. An opportunity to tie this game. And he hits the first one without any problem whatsoever. So 19.5 seconds. Camden High up 40-39. Austin Kennedy to the line shooting his second foul shot. Opportunity to tie this game up. Such an exciting game we've had here today as in most of the games. But this one here is the one. Kennedy hits the second one. So 19.5. Camden High bringing the ball inbounds. Wow. I can't believe that wasn't a foul call. That's unbelievable. And actually St. Augustine Prep missed an opportunity because they had some time on the clock.
Yes, they had time on the clock.
And they heaved a half-court shot that was an air ball, which leaves Camden the ball with 3 seconds left. Miles Austin missed that jumper from the foul line. He was actually able to find a way to get the ball back, and Miles Austin got the ball back, went to the hole, and it looked like he got hammered. And
he did get hammered. Yes, he get to get fouled. No call. They let him play.
No call on him.
Tie game. So here we go.
No call by the refs. I'm just kind of surprised at that. So let's see. Where did they place this ball at? I believe they place it on the Camden side of the court. No, I'm sorry. They'll place it at the St. Augustine Prep end of the court. So here we have Camden inbounds with 3.0 seconds. As they put it up. And
overtime.
Shot is no good.
We have overtime.
I mean, what more could we have asked for with a game like this? 40-40 tie at the end of the fourth quarter. A game where Camden's pretty much controlled most of the game from second quarter until. Camden was up at one point, I believe, 11. St. Augustine was pretty cold, hadn't scored in maybe 2.5 quarters, and somehow Camden also got cold and committed turnovers and wasn't able to capitalize. And as we see, St. Augustine Prep was able to creep back into the game, and now here we are, 40-40, heading into overtime. At the end of regulation there, we thought Camden was going to have an opportunity to go to the foul line. Miles Thompson, we thought, was fouled, or no call. And like I said, this is the big game that we were all waiting for. Number 1 versus number 5. So, Rob, we're about to get underway here.
Yes, we are. Here we go.
I mean, like I said earlier, what more can you ask for but another 4 minutes of an exciting game like this? So, Camden gets first ball. Good pass. Oh, man. There's a foul on St. Augustine Prep.
Foul on Justin Mutz.
And Daquan Williams will go to the foul line. Williams had an opportunity to put the basket in. He kind of pump fake to draw the foul. Hopefully he can hit the 2 foul shots here. And he misses the first. St. Augustine Prep missed a 3-pointer. Miles Thompson grabs the rebound. John Evans brings the ball up, hands it off, passes it. Camden looking to...
I tell you, since Jordan Kendrick, number 3, came into this game, the whole game has changed.
Right. Definitely.
John Evans with a step back. He misses much with the rebound. And it's a steal by John Evans, and the ball's in the air. Whoa!
What a collision there. And what is that call? Looks like they're going to call a foul on.
Foul on Harvey. Who? Who's that?
So it looks like St. Augustine Prep is going to have an opportunity to go to the line. That foul was on Camden High. St. Augustine Prep to go to the line with opportunity to take their first lead of the game since earlier in the since in the second quarter. They haven't led since the second quarter. And as you mentioned earlier, the person that changed the dynamics of this game was Jordan Kendrick.
Yes, changed the complex of the whole game. Number 3, Jordan Kendrick for St. Augustine Prep.
He's a 5'6" sophomore guard.
Harvey goes to the foul line and sinks the first.
Now we have a tie game, 41-41. And St. Augustine Prep has their first lead since that second quarter. Wow, no foul call there. Camden has to settle down and get back to their composure.
Right, get back to their game.
And that right there shows they're not composed right now. They missed an easy wide open basket right there with an opportunity to take the lead.
Wide open layup and missed it.
I think they're a little shell shocked from losing that 11-point lead earlier and having control of this whole game. And now that St. Augustine Prep has crept back in the game and taken the lead, I think Camden's a little bit rattled and struggling. .205 left here in overtime. St. Augustine Prep with the ball as well as a 1-point lead. At one point in the game, they had scored maybe 7 points in 14 minutes. Really didn't expect to see them.
All right, Camden with a turnover. Camden gets the ball on a turnover. And one is foul.
Miles
Thompson's fouls. Going to the foul line to shoot 2.
Camden needs him to sink both of these two.
Yes.
Because they've struggled so far in the end of the fourth quarter, going into the overtime. Missed some wide open opportunities, some big chances.
Miles Thompson sinks the first.
Sinks the first one, and we have a 42 all tie.
And he makes the second.
Second one. Gives Camden a 43-42 lead with just under 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Good defense by Camden there with a steal.
John Evans! Woo!
Camden High with a big basket there. John Evans was able to break the pressure and actually get all the way to the lane and score.
Basket. That? Mutz?
Yes, number 0. I'm sorry, 0. Kennedy. Austin Kennedy on the basket and cuts the Camden High lead to 1. 45-44. That's Miles Thompson on the basket. Miles Thompson has come up big in this overtime for Camden High as they take a 3-point lead. Under right about 30 seconds here. St. Augustine Prep down 3 with the ball. Looking to tie it or cut the lead to 1. Under 20 seconds now in the overtime. Big basket there by Austin Kennedy. What a drive and score as he cuts the lead 46-47. This is what the people wanted, and Camden and St. Augustine Prep is giving
this is all we wanted to see. All year long we waited for this game, and we are really getting a real eye for here. Great game. Best game of the season so far in South Jersey.
So Camden High is going to have 15.7 seconds. I'm sure St. Augustine Prep is going to put some pressure and try to create a turnover, and I'm sure they're going to look to be able to get that done fast, and hopefully they're going to look for an opportunity to get a basket and take the lead. And Camden, on the other hand, is going to try to get the ball past half court and hopefully maybe draw a foul or break the press and get an easy basket. And like we talked about all game pretty much, as you said, Rob, it's going to come down to foul shots.
Yes, comes down to foul shot.
Camden High has missed some, but they've also made some clutch ones, as we seen Miles Thompson a few minutes ago hit 2 foul shots. And if St. Augustine Prep fouls, Camden High is going to have to hit foul shots again because St. Augustine Prep is over the limit. So St. Augustine Prep Camden looking at inbounds, and there's a turnover. Camden still has the ball. John Evans draws the foul.
John Evans going to the foul line to shoot 2.
So here's the scenario right here. We're in overtime. 10.2 seconds left. Camden High clinging on to a 47-46 lead. John Evans, the 5'11" senior guard, is going to go to the line to shoot 2. He has opportunity to give Camden High a 3-point lead. he sinks the first one with ease.
John Evans is third.
So Evans sinks both foul shots and gives Camden a 49-46 lead here in overtime. St. Augustine Prep calls a timeout at 10.2. They're going to draw up a play. Down 3, I'm sure we'll see the Austin Kennedy or possibly Jordan Kendrick if he's in the game, which I'm sure he will.
Right, to shoot that 3 and get that final shot.
Because he's hit about 3 or 4 3-pointers already in this game, and he's definitely been a spark off the bench for St. Augustine Prep. So I'm sure St. Augustine Prep is drawing up a play for one of those two guys looking to send this game into double overtime.
Now the question is, we have 3 more games left. How do you top this?
Listen, if they can top this one, Rob, I'm telling you, they're going to have to do a whole lot. Ball inbounds to Kennedy. Kennedy brings the ball up court with 7 seconds left. He brings it up behind the back dribble. Kennedy looks to put one up. Off the rim, Miles Thompson with the rebound, and Camden's going to win this one. Camden wins. Camden pulls it off.
49-46.
What a game that was. What a game that was.
Wow. We just saw the best game of the year right here, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? I'm glad to have been here to see this one.
Best game of the year.
Camden High knocks off St. Augustine Prep, the #1 seed in South Jersey, in overtime.
Team in South Jersey goes down.
In overtime, 49-46.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about sports, bringing you some great basketball here today. We are signing off for a while, so we'll be back for the next game. The next game here is Cherokee versus Wildwood Catholic. Thank you.